Surprise, I guess. Um, this week, I did this earlier. You can do low-level runs on high-level characters and get rewards for it. I kind of take advantage. Um, you get 500 of this currency by doing this reward, plus a couple more. Your first time per character, probably like 550 per character, but then it's like down to 50 after that. But I have a bunch of characters I can use. So what I like doing is doing it once per character, and just kind of spread it out throughout the week. And so, yeah, I'm just going down the character list now. I've done a whole bunch of my main character just because I like doing things with her. But I've done one other character before, and I'm going to do this character now. It's a Blood Death Knight. Is someone already watching? Hi, person that's already watching. It's just surprised to see you here. I was just going to play by myself, but it's a pleasure to have you. Let me know if the volume is too low or something. Come on, let me in. Ooh, piss her on. Gonna wait for the healer and then dash right through. Is the healer moving? Shit, how do you control this character? I'm so happy with the look of this character. I generally don't like the emo goth, this. I generally don't like this. But they do it so well, it's hard not to love it. It's like, how Castlevania is. Like, sure, Dracula's the bad guy, but damn, he looks good. Same here, kinda, like, I'm kind of playing as a bad guy, but it looks so damn good, I don't care. And for those of you who don't play WoW, yes, this is actually good looking, comparatively speaking. Like, at least I'm not this ugly panda thing. Look at that run animation. Don't go in front of me. I'm generally pretty lax when I'm tanking. Like, if someone does something dumb, I'm not going to go out of my way to save them. They deserve whatever pain befalls them. And like, the reason for that is, tanking is hard enough as it is. And like, I should have an easy time. If you're making my life harder, then I don't really have any pity for you. Come over here, dragon thingy. I'm playing as Blood Death Knight, as I've mentioned before. Blood specifically is a tank. We drink the blood of our enemies. We blink the drugs of our enemies to restore our own health. Death Knight is pretty much what it sounds like. It was really nice. But it's a lot easier to get in group content as a tank, so that's mainly what I play now. No, I have nothing I can use. Just use that thing. I don't love it compared to my other tanks. I think the looks of it are pretty cool. It's not my fantasy again, but it doesn't have to be. I can appreciate something for what it is. Something I will say though is that yes, I have a lot of Draenei. I'm not going to apologize. Yeah, it is less fun having the same character, but it's also less fun to play as a character you find ugly. Okay, this guy has to throw a rock for me to hide behind. This guy emits an aura of frost, which, here we go, which continuously damages you. Ah, damn it. So what you're supposed to do is, when he does that thing, just hide behind a rock. Here we go. I can just hide behind this rock. And I'm good. Otherwise, I can end up doing a lot of damage to you. The longer you stay out, the more damage it'll end up doing. The weapon that I'm using on this character is really stereotypical. Like, pretty much every Death Knight is using this sword. And, again, I don't care. If it looks good, I'm gonna use it. And if every player is using the same looking sword, then I think that means that you should start designing more swords that look like this. For me, it's the shape. All the weapons in this game are too clunky. So to have one that's small and smooth like this, it's really cool. It still feels massive. It somehow feels more massive than bigger weapons, just because of the way it's shaped. Okay, that guy seems to be stuck. Ooh, I was wrong. He is not stuck. And I think earlier on today I was complaining about how terrible the dungeons were that I was playing. This is so much fun. I'm even playing the same role. And I don't think it's because I'm a Death Knight, I think it's just because I like this dungeon. Like, it's not doing that bullshit that they were doing where your character is stunned and feared all the time. You have no control or anything. I've had full control of this entire dungeon. It's a lot more fun to play the game than to not play the game. I think that goes without saying. For some reason, Blizzard seems to struggle with that concept. It's everyone, right? The healer seems to have some threats. One difference here compared to the others is that we seem to be doing a ton of damage. Alright. I was about to try to heal that person that got hit. You can't heal as a Death Knight. I do love those differences. Mount up, please. Mount up, please. Mount up, please. Please mount up. Too late. So if you're good, you can just run past these guys. Looks like I was not good. That's to be expected. Running past two of them is not very common. There they are. That's why you want to run past them. If you don't, you're stuck fighting all of these guys. Man, I miss this Jaina. Let me death grip this guy, actually. He teleported, okay. Yeah, I don't play these tanks very often, so the intricate abilities that they have, the spec-specific ones, I'm not really too uh, familiar with them. But yoink, love Death Grip. That's enough to make a tank useful, I think. Just tools like that. I struggled before because of the thought of why would you want to play a warrior if a paladin is a warrior that can heal, right? So I love that they made each class different and unique in that kind of way, and not just like warriors are stronger, but paladins also have access to healing. Like that's kind of boring. You want paladin to be as strong as a warrior, but strong in a different way. And yeah, I like the way that they managed to get that. The warriors are more agile. The Death Knights are more brutal. The paladins have more healing abilities. Jesus, I can't. If you guys just run in front of me, then I can't do anything. Just got Death and Decay here. This should get me in full threat. No, I should be good. Something that's kind of odd about tanks is that the playstyle of DPS. Oh, did anyone else see that? The ice just kind of levitated. Yeah, it's doing it. What is this? That's. I don't think I've seen that before. I want this. Should have saved that. Oh, don't stun them. At least I can show off these animations. That's really cool to me. Maybe the proportions aren't quite great. The shoulders and the helmet may be a bit too big. It's kind of silly that the glory is kind of poking out of the tip and not the base. But whatever. Drink that blood. Ooh, yay, we get heroism. Wait, is this? No. Time warp, same thing. Can't be hit by him. You have to run away. Luckily, his dragon is throwing out patches of ice. I think if you tank him in him, like, it damages him a bit. And there's some more RP after this. I could show that. But I'm on a strict time limit here. At the gates. The portal to Dalaran. I hear people have like 1 or 2 minute long loading screens to Dalaran. I've got a solid state drive. That's not a problem for me. So I take the portal over to Pandaria. This is kind of ridiculous, huh? can never remember if it's left or right here. I always go the wrong way. I think it's left. The problem is that it's different for each faction, so every time I play a Horde character, I also have to change. But yeah, this is the right one. All across the world. Now I just turn this quest in here. I get 500 badges. Eesh, I don't have many. Why don't you try to get 5,000 per character? And that should allow me enough money to get enough currency to get everything else after that. It's like, I don't know exactly. Like, I think I've got to wait until I get all the mounts first before I can do that. No, that's not what I want. Time walking. Do I have the warp here? It's just... It's kind of pointless. Whatever, I'll just... Nope. Here you are. Shamans have a spell that's teleports you to where you need to go, but... No, I don't even need that one, though. I want this one. So while I'm queuing up for a group, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Stuff that I was just doing on my Death Knight. Oops, I am Horde. I always get mixed up. I kind of hate this faction stuff. Like if you're one faction, you just can't do something. It's always annoyed me. Not Silver Moon, not Thunder Bluff. Eternal Blossoms, there you go. Going to Silver Moon would have been bad. That's only a couple more loading screens. Okay, this one's to the right. With a shot. Yeah, it was Dalaran. We already did this one, right? This is the one with like all the... Oh, fuck off. The tank just left. Yes, go, go, go. I don't know why it's not going. But whatever, we can't do this without a tank, so like, gotta wait for the tank. Oh, the tank's there. It didn't take so long. So, shaman healers focus on AoE healing. Okay, well, this is not going good. Just gonna burn all my mana until our problems go away. Why am I dying? Okay. Well, that happened. So I was talking about this before. This enemy gives off a plague that shamans can't cleanse, but paladins can. I think at the time I was playing a shaman too. No, I was playing with a shaman healer, but I was a paladin. Even though I was a tank, I was cleansing the plague. Alright, this is starting to smooth out. I think I'm good. Good lord, this rogue! Look how much damage this fucker is doing. What is this? Oh, you're joking me. He's done more than 2/3 of the damage in this group. This rogue. Okay, he's not. She's not supposed to be doing that. No one's taking damage, so I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Chain lightning. Oh, chain. Okay. I haven't healed a single. There we go. Good lord, this rogue. Oh shit, you're dying. This tank's a bit cocky, and I don't think I like that very much. Yeah. Somehow the DPS are taking less damage than the tank. I guess the Warlock's tanking. Oh wait, that's not a tanking pet. Oh, great. He's in his DPS pack. I don't know why he's taking so much damage. Now that I'm a healer, I can do this properly. If I'm not chain healing, of course. You know, it's about enough time. Yeah, that looks good. Just in time for the boss fight to start. Even gives us a couple of seconds. So I learned something new today. You don't need to do this, boss. I mean, maybe. If I run this again, then maybe I'll try it out. Where's the tank? I'm not sure I mentioned this, but shamans are supposed to be about area of effect healing. We're best at getting big groups. I found that really makes them bad at dungeon healing like this. You only really need to heal one person at a time, and you need to heal a big group of people all at once. Generally, they're all spread out anyway. I've got to change this guy's shoulders back to what I had before. Can he handle it? Looks like we're doing good. Death from above really is quite cool, isn't it? That was a wasted harpoon. Want to go right? Can't see how much damage the boss still needs. If you mess up and miss, then you have to wait for more guys to respawn, which is what happened here. There we go. Oop. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, I only really want that because of the the ability to transmog into it. Demon Hunters are a weird tank. Either they die too quickly. Here we go. Here it is. Either they die too quickly or they can't, or they don't need to be healed ever. There's like no in between. The healing one is always a pain for me. If you've got a great Demon Hunter, one that's overgeared too, then your job is pretty much done. But if you don't, then you're in for a pain. It's especially bad as Paladin that have such spiky heals. Oh, you don't want to tank them out there, buddy. That'll happen. That came out good. Spirit Link Totem is a lifesaver. Our strength is AoE healing, but the biggest problem is when people take spikes of damage. So Spirit Link spreads out the damage to everyone. That will also happen. So because of that, I can start AoE healing even though only one person is being hit. Is this a death? I think it's a death. Yeah, it's a death. Yep, that will happen. Yeah, that's a good thing we had a warlock here. Some players can resurrect mid-combat. Death Knights, warlocks, and druids. It's an insanely powerful ability to have. This guy's almost dead. I'm not going to worry about healing. There it is. And there's the prism that I wanted. And I am out of here. I want Dalaran, just like before. Turn this in. And we're done on the Shaman. I think I've got to do this 10 times total, 7 times more. Ooh, this will take a while. A pure DPS class. Luckily, I have lots of places to be. Thinking of trying to get a new bow from Odoar. character is Alliance, so I'm going to try to get Alliance. Yeah. Probably I'll get there with like 10 minutes to burn. Nice thing about making things so alt-friendly. Oh, it's still 11 minutes. So we make a left turn here, right? Damn it. Never make it in time. My internet's too good, oh no. Actually, what I should have done is stayed here and checked out what quests were out. I'm trying to get a certain look for this character. But the armor that I want doesn't seem to be rewarded from these quests. So it wouldn't have done me any good anyway. I think there's a quest. Wait, send me to Udwar? Is that like a thing you queue for? I know there's one that takes you to, what's this fucking place called? Black Temple? I don't even have it. Yeah, I think it's called Black Temple. There's a quest like this that takes you to Black Temple, and you can just do the raid for Black Temple. Slutmog? Yes. Oh, this is going to take a while, so go use the restroom. Or if you're watching this on YouTube and not the stream, just skip ahead. At least the queue time is getting shorter. Just catching up on stuff. There's a couple of stories online that I still need to catch up on. Always feel bad about not keeping up with that. I feel bad about not writing, first of all. Ow, 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 ow. Kind of jealous. This set's kind of difficult to get, well, the top at least. That being said, I don't really like slut mogs on paladins. Ooh, nice hammer. There are some classes where it works pretty well on. Warrior looks great with it. Maybe Rogue. Demon Hunter for sure. Mostly Warrior. Oh, Warlock. Yeah, that looks good. Gotta hurry up and get these other sets. Go ahead and show off the set that I... It's supposed to end up looking something like this. And like, I love this. The crown. there are also other ways to get it. Yeah, over here. This one's... It says it's from a vendor. This looks like the PvP set. Probably the one we just saw. There's like a golden one here. Yeah. This one's like brown. This one's gray. And that one's more silver. Actually, that's the one that matches that one. Huh. Let's see what the shoulders look like. Here. Ah, I see the difference. So that's like the PvP one. It has that kind of purplish tint. Yeah, this one right here. That still has the brown stuff. Can't always seem to find the chest pieces. I've got one right there. Like, is that one? This is probably one. Oops. I can't do this right. So is that the one that I want, or... It does look a bit better. Could also just mix and match. I think overall the PvP one looks best, but... That requires PvPing. Actually, shit, no it doesn't. Requires that I go out and do these quests. Maybe I should consider that. Yeah, I should do that today. Okay, yeah, that's a plan. Still, I'm about to get in. Can you imagine that this is people's lives? You saw me with the tank, right? I just got in. With the healer, too, it wasn't really that bad. I couldn't even get to where I wanted to go. But here I've just been waiting. And waiting. And waiting. Finally, it's a PvP set that I want, right? This one looks fine-ish. I think it looks better than the other ones, at least. There's no reason to do both, I guess. Or all of them. Get the matching set and then try to get the colors to match. Most DPS, I'm sure, like, they're used to the weights and they know how to deal with it. I am not. Maybe I should just do the quest. I'm gonna do the quest. Thunder Totem, is that where I want to go? That's probably where I want to go. I'm afraid that right as I hearth, I'm gonna get the queue. I still have to go all the way back here. Whatever, it doesn't take long anyway. Watch. Right as I teleport over, I'll get the queue. Okay, but there's still time for it to mess me up. So what I've been doing is leveling each of the different classes and just getting their class mounts. Less so for the mounts themselves and more so for the story behind the mounts. Like the monk one I thought was great because it was sort of a tale of introspection. Like you go out on this journey in order to find this lost god, but in doing so, you truly find yourself. I really liked that. The Death Knight one was really cool. It was savage. You brutally interrogate your allies in order to find something to give you power, and at the end you get this massive drake as your steed. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the mount itself. There's this long assassination subplot for the rogue quests that I really liked. You had to go to each of the capital cities, then assassinate a certain target inside those cities. Super fun. Then at the end, you get the class mount for that. I guess I might be showing that off later. I'm still waiting for the queue. Why am I still waiting? I don't know how anyone plays as a DPS. This is horrible. There. One dungeon. One dungeon. I had to wait that long. It's not even a fresh run. I don't care if it's a fresh run, but it's not. Yeah, it's another Janai, but look how awesome it looks. I've got some of my pet back. Change it to the DPS spec. No, talents, pet, there we go. I love my pet. I'll be able to catch up pretty quickly. And I get water walking too. I think what some people do is they have gear specifically for time walking. Oh, that was me. I I have a bunch of talents I just shouldn't have because they do stuff like that. They pull through walls. It's stupid. But they're so cool. I'm not going to not use them. Oops. Yeah, hunters are exciting, huh? Just shoot that bow over and over. Hunter was the most boring class I've leveled. Kind of like the way it looks, but there's nothing special about it. You're just shooting a bow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I love the stance she takes. Maybe undead would have been cooler. I don't know. Hey, get the fuck out of it! More AoE. Oh my god. No. This was not a good idea. Whose idea was this? Oh my god. Please stay alive, our healer. No, I can't res you. Okay, don't click on it. Yeah, I could have made a Draenei shaman so I could be on alliance, but like, I already have so many Draenei. What? My pet? Yeah, I need more focus. I'm not a good hunter. I don't pretend to be. Sure, I'm doing this really suboptimally. I don't really care. It's a pure DPS class. So I've got my thing. Yay, thingy. Let's respect my pet before I leave. And let's get out of here. Speaking of which, did I say that I wanted to do something on another one of my alts? Can't think of what it might be. Oop, going the wrong way. I don't need this. Oh, I did fair damage. I'm okay with that considering how trash I am at this class. Oh, that's not the boss. There's a boss circling around. There she low. Everyone who kills the the quest mobs in this expansion gets credit for killing them, even if they only get one hit in. So it's quite nice. Cooperation is wonderful. This guy. Nah, not you. You're pretty versatile in the way that you can set your pet up. You can either set it up so that it tanks for you, or that it just does extra damage, or it does a bunch of abilities that kind of help you out, crippling the enemy and all that. I have it set right now so it tanks for you. It's just better in most situations when you're questing by yourself, of course. When you're PvPing, you want it to do all those different abilities. When you're in a group, you don't want it tanking. That ability is so terrible. I kinda love it. That one too, in both regards. I'm gonna pull all of the things. Just all of them. Oh, there we go. Did I get it done? Yeah. This is what I was looking for here. That's a bit better. Alright, I've got to turn this quest in and change characters. Every time I look at the camera, I'm just checking out my other screen. I'm doing the whole loop once over. To the left, I believe we decided was correct. Ah, I almost made it. There's a little ledge that if your internet's slow enough, you can just hop on there. Makes it run quite a bit faster. Alright, next. Monk. My second night off. I'm sorry, I like pretty things. Just teleporting over to my order hall. Oh, nice. Congrats, dude. That's an item that you can only get after collecting 300 mounts, which is a lot of mounts. Sure, it sounds like it. I don't even think I have 250 yet. I think I'm close to like 220. So monk tanks kind of have a mechanic that I think is really unique. Dodge tanks don't work because even if they take um, overall as much damage as the defense tanks, uh, if RNG is not on their side, then they can get hit a whole bunch of times in a row and just die. When that won't happen with defense tanks, it can't happen with defense tanks. So what these guys do instead is that they don't take all the damage that they take, and they rely on dodges. So what happens is that the extra damage that they take is spread out over time, and they just kind of hope that they can dodge a few after the fact. And there's some guarantee to it, some RNG manipulation to make sure that you don't get screwed over. Oh, he has one too. Nice. Oh, fuck you. Fuck also you. Oh. Oh, fuck off. I have to pull the tank because of this jerk. Or the boss, I mean. Let's get over here. If I pull that guy when he's energized like that, that's a big no-no. Just the biggest of all no-nos. Oh, no, 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 no. And then keg smash. Fucking hate Pig smash. So yeah, it's a defensive martial artist, and I love it. Kind of hate how defensive you are is dictated by how much armor you have in most games. So to just be able to be an agile tank, that's so cool to me. Of course I'm fucking surrounded by archers. Look at this jerk, he's all the way over there. Luckily, I can go all the way over there. Okay, gotta get these guys over here now. Over here, please. Really, over here. Come on. Okay, now I'm fine to pull the boss. Whoa, that's a huge aggro radius. Was not prepared for that. Okay, you can stop that now. Oh shit, were you attacking him when he was spinning? Not good, not good. Bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day. No, don't throw that on me. Shit. Knew that was gonna happen. Don't throw hots on me. There's no way to salvage this. Where are you anyway, monk? Cool. So yeah, when I have an alt, I try to be able to use all of the alt roles, but not all their specs. So if it just has a bunch of DPS roles, I don't care. But if it has a tank, healing, and DPS role, then I try to max them all out as best as I can. I mean, I learn how to play them, basically. Like with Hunter, there's a ranged DPS spec, then a ranged DPS spec, then a melee DPS spec. Like, I don't care, just give me the one with the bow. Probably if I mained it, I would care. I would know the intricacies of the two, of the different ones. learning which one's better when. But I don't care. It's just an alt, just using it to get mounts and stuff. So I've always found it kind of lame that I am the martial artist, but not doing very much martial arts. Smacking a guy with a stick, that's about the limit to my martial arts. Throwing beer at them, breathing fire at them, that's not very martial artsy. I have a tackle. Originally that was like a palm strike thing, but now it's a tackle. That's even less martial artsy. Whatever, those guys don't do much damage anyway. And the boss is dead. Shoop. Duh. Whoop. Was I feared? I happened to go in the direction I wanted to go. Oh, that's not good. That's good. So every class has learns a new special ability that corresponds to the weapon they have. This class's main ability is Keg Smash. You throw a keg at the enemy, and that's the attack. So what's this weapon special ability? Exploding Keg. Same thing. Oh, shit. I would like to be able to move, please. I would like to video game. This bar kind of dictates how much damage I'm taking. If it's like green, that means that I don't really worry about yeah, I'm not taking enough damage for me to worry about stuff. When it gets up to red, that means, oh shit, I'm taking a ton of damage. That's kind of where the mechanic is. If I use Purifying Brew, I can lower the bar. It just forgives the damage that I'm supposed to take. But if it's like green, then I use Iron Skin Brew, which allows me to like take less damage, but take more later. So that's kind of just what you want to do. Take as much damage as you can later until it gets to be too much, and then purify it off. It's kind of the central mechanic of the tank. It also has nice mobility to it. There's the rolls, and there's also a teleport that I can never seem to use. Go ahead and throw this keg at him. This has a 1.2 minute cooldown. Should be using this thing more. But like, I don't wanna. Yeah, I'll just, there we go. Oh, that's one way I can use this ability. How far can I go? Yeah, right there. Oops. It's to teleport over to the location that you choose. You can like teleport back and forward, kind of. Got a 10-second cooldown. No. 25-second cooldown. Probably you have to like master a fight in order to get it to work. Probably why I can't find any use for it. I'm not a master monk. I just play it because ultra fun. Take that. Ooh, I'm running out of space. So much for that CC. He tried. These guys aren't really damaging anyway. God, I'm hungry. I'll probably get some food after this. I have all week to get these done on my alts. I've done, what, 3 so far? I don't know which way to go. I mean, I don't know which way is optimal. Where's my paralyze? 20-yard range? Awesome. I don't think I'll need it. Kick smash. Exploding keg. I've been watching Fist of the North Star, and one thing about it is that there's all these really niche martial arts that are like, my martial arts is about cats. My martial arts is about dogs. Mine is about using this one specific weapon this one specific way. And this kind of reminds me of that. My martial arts is beer. It's a really bad anime. I love it. Oh, hello. I was going to ask what I'm supposed to do next. I guess I was answered before I asked. Exploding keg. Abilities do more damage if you shout the name before you use it. Get this guy down quick. Now let's go, 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 go. Be plenty of time. I'll do a transcendence right there. Let's see if I can use it. Just for funsies. It's this button, right? 25-second cooldown is kind of lame. Just want to dash out and dash back in. I can use this thing, I guess. Alright, here it comes. Boom! Yeah! The boss is too short for anything else to really matter. Can I get the thing, please? Just enough space. Aw, yeah. And I was right in front of it, right? Yep. Just what I need. Alright, I'm getting food. Bye.